my first thing that I did was, in February, I did a 40-flight stair climb at Rhodes Tower downtown for cystic fibrosis. And then I did the St. Patrick's Day 5K in Dublin. And that would have been my first 5K ever. And I'm hoping my next is, I have a couple people who want me to run a half marathon with them in October. There's a lot of things, actually. When you set goals, first of all, that'd probably be the first thing. However, I set a number goal in the beginning, but it wasn't my determining factor for everything. I set the number just so it gave me a long distance reach to get to see what I would look like. If I was happy weighing 5 pounds more than that, then I would have stopped there. But it gave me something to go at. I judged a lot of my progress off of clothing. I picked clothes, and I did it in stages. I obviously wasn't going to go from a size 12 to a size 2 in 2 months. So I picked stages of clothes, and I would periodically try them on. Once they fit, you move on to your next goal, jeans or whatever they are. That's very motivating. A very good tip as far as diet is concerned, because there is a lot of willpower and sacrifice involved in it, is to have stuff ready. Don't wait till that day to get stuff. Go to the grocery store, get your vegetables, cut it all up, put it in containers. Grill all your chicken breasts on Sunday evening so that you have them ready to go for the week. Switching, you know what I mean? Switch to whole grain stuff. It's just, the easier you make it for yourself to grab that when you're running out the door, the easier it is for you to stay on track for what you're doing. Because if you don't have it with you when you go to work, or when you go someplace, somebody's like, hey, we're going to McDonald's, do you want anything? And you're like, great, I don't have anything. You're going to be more likely to say yes. So those little tips like that, stay off the scale. Don't get on the scale every day because, being women, unfortunately, our weight can fluctuate 2 pounds every single day. Within the day, you can go up and down, and so that can be discouraging. Numbers can be very discouraging. So don't always get on the scale. And obviously you want to know what you've lost. Don't be jumping on it every day and worrying about that kind of stuff. And then, just push yourself.
How's it going, Lani?
Oh, great. A little hot, a little tired. You gotta be able to keep a journal. For a while, I would write down what I was doing, stuff like that, because it helps you remember. Change everything up because you'll get bored. One of the things I found in the beginning was I was doing a lot of running, which is great, except after a while, this thing, as much as I adore it, it gets a little boring. So switch it up. You have the ellipticals, you have the bike, take it outside, do stuff like that. And that has kept me going because it's not as monotonous. I will, now that I've been doing this very strictly since January, I will be here 5 days a week just because it's part of my life at this point in time. My diet habits have changed. Even my husband and my kids, we only eat whole grain. We have a lot of fruits and vegetables all the time. So it's just become kind of a lifestyle change for all of us. And I'll just continue to come here just because, one, it gives me my sanity, actually, with having 3 kids and working full-time and all that kind of stuff. This gives me my sanity. But it's just become part of my life. I feel 100 times better when I do come here than if I don't. And it's good to take a day off or, 2 days or whatever. But I will continue to come 5 days a week. Not anything crazy, but just get off a few more pounds. But my goal that has come up since then is actual muscle definition and toning. I've seen some things change throughout all of this, obviously, from my strength training, and now I am getting a little bit pickier about what I want things to look like, and so it's probably going to be a lot more actual muscle training, I think, just so that I can get the definition that I want. It actually feels great. When I first started it, when I started doing it, I didn't really talk about it much. I just did it. And even when I started noticeably dropping weight and people would say stuff, I still had a hard time admitting that I had lost it. Like, I knew it just by what the scale said and how my clothes fit, but I still had a hard time with it because I didn't know how to react to all of it happening. And now that I've actually settled into the fact that I'm much smaller than I was before, it kind of feels good. But when I talk to people in my family and stuff like that, I try to tell them that if you want to do it, first of all, you have to want to do it. If you don't want to do it, then it's not going to work out for you, because it does take dedication, and it does take willpower, and it does take sacrifice. But you can, when you do it this way with the diet and the exercise, it becomes a lifestyle change, which means it's something that you're more likely going to maintain. It's not some miracle pill that you take and all of a sudden all this weight falls off. So for me, it's good because I have a story that I can actually tell them. I didn't go to the store and buy anything. I got myself here, got a pair of tennis shoes, and got on this treadmill and started running. And then I started doing boot camp. And, went from doing nothing pretty much to being in this gym 5 to 6 days a week, cardio 5 days a week, strength training 3 days a week. I have a story to tell. I didn't go to GNC and buy some pill, or just stop eating, or do some fad diet that everybody
Which is a powerful message, because that's what everybody wants.
Right. It might work temporarily, but it doesn't mean it's going to stay. And for me, I have a story. And it's a lifestyle change. And I think that's why, for me, the maintenance part of it I'm not going to say it's not going to be difficult, but because I changed my lifestyle, I think I should be able to maintain and reach the new goals that I have set.